What's up, everybody? Mike here, and welcome to the gaming news of the week. Kicking things off with Diablo 4 celebrating its 1-year anniversary, which includes an anniversary event full of gifts that has arrived in Sanctuary. In celebration of the anniversary, players can access the March of the Goblins, Mother's Blessing, in-game cosmetics, and much more. It's currently available for Diablo 4 on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and PC. And Battle.net, of course. Now, while you may feel the way you do about Diablo 4, some of y'all, because I know some people will feel mixed about this still, or hate on this, or what have you, and it's understandable, as I definitely was done with it not too long after beating the campaign and not really messing with the first season, but in general, this game has been a success, or at least was a success, so achieving great sales just in a few weeks. And currently we have the 4th season of content called Loot Reborn, which has been well received by players after a streak of bad decisions, something that seems to have finally changed just in time for the game's first anniversary. And so Blizzard has released new items that you can get for free. We have new weapon skins, mounts, and armor for them, which will be unlocked by logging in from June 6th until June 20th. First part of the event will flood the Sanctuary with treasure goblins, allowing players to earn some legendary loot. The treasure goblins will be in an abundance compared to their usual scarcities. Their increased presence will also accompany them, filling up their loot bags more than usual. You also can claim a free cosmetic item from the game's store of your choice. The treasure goblins are also rumored to be traveling in bigger groups, from pairs to larger pack. This allows you to hunt down even more loot than usual. The treasure bags you can get from them will carry a bag full of Power 925 items. This can allow you to take a new character to a powerful level, as you can stash these bags and use them later. Additionally, this comes with increased greed shrines. No matter how these greed shrines work, they will come with a fountain of gold and the chance to spawn even more treasure goblins, as if the current amount was insufficient. When it comes to how you claim your anniversary gifts, you can open a shop tab between June 6th and June 13th to claim free anniversary gift cosmetics on a daily basis. Rewards will remain in the shop until June 20th. So you have a bit of time to get your hands on the items. However, they won't appear in the shop all at once. This is all very well and good. Cool stuff here. I personally still got to jump back in, at least try it out for myself, and maybe do, a video on this when it comes to, is Diablo 4 worth playing a year later, or at least playing in 2024. Next up, new Deathbound trailers shows off gameplay. Publisher Tate Multimedia and developer Trialforge Studio have released a 2-minute overview trailer during the Guerrilla Collective event for party-based Souls-like action RPG Deathbound, where the trailer gives a breakdown of the combat system and morphing system, and how you can switch between characters and their fighting styles. Deathbound will be available on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. Deathbound is a Souls-like that incorporates Brazilian martial arts, and will feature a wide variety of characters. This has caught the attention of many players who want to discover such a unique video game, as it appears that only one of its characters will employ this legendary style of dance and martial arts that we have seen many times in other great games like Tekken. Some key features of the game, if you don't know, is the Essence, where basically you gain skills, memories, and identities of fallen warriors throughout the world, combine their unique personalities and combat styles, and switch between them seamlessly. You got the party system. Essence you absorb from your party. Deathbound features a robust party system that allows you to craft a playstyle through talent trees. Switch between fallen warriors to harness their skills and abilities. Then you have dynamic morphing. Unleash the combined powers of fallen warriors with devastating morph strikes. Utilize different attack styles to pull off powerful combinations and finishing blows to defeat all who oppose you. You'll be put in a brutal world, essentially, where, everything's out to kill you. Typical Souls-like, Souls-type game stuff, That also incorporates unforgiving monsters and bosses. Then we have the awesome success of Soulmask, with Soulmask triumphing on Steam with over 200,000 units sold in 1 week. The devs, Campfire Studios, have announced that their new survival game, Soulmask, has already sold 200,000 units on Steam after its release on May 30th as an early access game. They are also celebrating user reviews, which are 80% positive. Very good for this game. And if you don't know about this, Soulmask is a new sandbox survival game where, after escaping a sacrificial ritual, you gain the power of an enigmatic mask and must survive in a mysterious primitive world. You will build a tribe and explore ancient civilizations to uncover the mysteries behind the mask you possess. And this is kind of your typical, survival game where you got to collect resources, obtain food by hunting with a bow, fight against wild creatures like panthers, crocodiles, build, farm, recruit members for your tribe, things like that. And in terms of numbers, its creators promise 500 hours of gameplay. 10 maps with unique powers, 7 vast regions covering a total of area of 64 square kilometers with numerous different biomes, from tropical jungles and plateaus to volcanoes and snowy mountains. 6 formidable final bosses, 8 weapon classes including spears, bows, hammers, swords, shields, gauntlets, great swords, and dual swords. With a total of 75 combat skills, 5 mounts to tame for moving around the expansive world, 300 building components, and 400 ancient relics hidden in its beautiful world. Then some good news for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, getting another update apparently, kind of out of nowhere too. While Rebirth is one of the best games of 2024 so far, and actually I think the best overall reviewed game so far, this is definitely Game of the Year material. Despite not meeting Square Enix's, high sales expectations, and apparently, the exclusivity deal PS5 just ended, so we're still waiting for a PC release. Devs continue to work on updating Rebirth, though, with, patches and fixes here, which is great. The previous update for the title was a crucial one, as it addressed a bug that was preventing some players from achieving a platinum trophy. And with this new update, it's similar to the last one, where it does not introduce new playable features, but it does include a, correction of errors that very occasionally prevented progress in the game under certain conditions. Fixes allow players to purchase photo frames if an error occurs that would prevent their purchase after meeting the relevant unlock conditions. Bunch of bug fixes, basically. Improvements to overall stability of the game, the usual stuff. It's nothing too flashy here, but still nice that they are updating this game to make it more polished. Next up, Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road is now available on PC. I know what you're thinking, like, what about console? Well, this will be available on consoles, on Xbox and PlayStation on June 18th. It apparently is already dropped on PC for Windows and Mac. This new expansion includes 30 hours of content in the main quest, a new area called the Western Forest, a new scribing system, and a story featuring a previously unknown Daedric princess. Alongside Gold Road, Update 42 is released, a free patch for the base game that introduces improvements to the in-game mail system and new achievement to commemorate its 10-year history, among other changes. Regarding the scribing system, it allows players to create and customize their skills, using unique scripts to perfectly match their archetype and playstyle. For those seeking more power, versatility, or role-playing options, scribing is a way to tailor the TESO experience to their liking. So very awesome stuff there. And lastly, I want to, give you guys some good news, leave off with some positive stuff here. So Marvel's Midnight Suns is free on the Epic Game Store. You have until Thursday, guys, to claim this. And this game is from the same devs of XCOM. And if you never played it and have been interested in it, especially with this coming from Fire Access, you have until June 13th, which is Thursday this week, to get it, try it out, claim it free forever to own. It's a highly praised tactical RPG featuring many of Marvel's most famous superheroes like Wolverine, Iron Man, Captain America, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, and Blade, among many others. The game itself has been well received for the most part by the community, with 82% of the reviews on Steam are positive. And it has some DLC where, you can play as Deadpool, I think Morbius, and some other cool characters too. And it has more story content. So you're just getting the base game with this though, not the season pass or DLC for free, just the base game. But don't worry to check out, guys, especially if you've been holding off on this and waiting for it to possibly be heavily discounted or free like it is now. And that wraps up for the game news of the week that you may have missed. I wanted to, shine some light on this stuff because I know the heavy stuff has been Summer Games Fest and things around that, Future Game Show and things like that. We got Xbox Showcase today as well. So stay tuned for my reaction to that, as well as Ubisoft Forward tomorrow, which we'll be checking out. But yeah, a lot of big news going on, guys. And I got more stuff to go in detail about coming up soon here with, certain specific games here. So stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. My name's Mike. Thanks for watching.